Part 1 of these videos was laying the correct foundation. Number 2 was the different acts of life in this way self-experimentation. Now you're probably wondering to yourself why all these products are here. I'll tell you why. Having experimentation, only you can experiment with the right things for your body. Now, these so-called experts, they really don't know what is good for you, what is bad for you, especially the doctors when it comes to nutrition. In nutrition, like we always say, nutrition is step one to do this entire journey. If you don't have the right nutrition, you're really hindering yourself. First, this drug right here called Dalfampridine. Now, it calls for this drug 2 times a day because I started the Lion diet and have worked out really heavy. I cut it down to once a day. Now I only need it once a day. But if you run that by your so-called expert, they won't understand, to put it politely. But again, I also want to experiment with myself, eating a lot more than I'm usually eating, because I wanted to see how far I could take it before I started gaining weight. And I would eat probably 5,000 to 6,000 calories on the Lion diet. And again, the Lion diet is a version of the Carnivore diet, but taken to another level. You only have red meat, ruminant animals, basically nothing else. Now, I did substitute some eggs into my diet because on Sundays I go for breakfast with family and it's hard to get away from eggs. So I eat eggs. But besides that, I eat strictly red meat and you do feel amazing. But I did want to experiment how far I could take it, meaning how much could I eat before I started gaining weight. And I noticed around 5,000 calories a day, I would start to gain weight. Yes, I would gain immense amount of muscle mass, but I went back to my eating, which is once a day. Again, it's a whole process. If anyone thinks they figure out what they want to do from day one, that's impossible. It's always a process. And I want to say something you want to avoid. You want to avoid protein bars like this. This is loaded with ingredients. It's basically a poison bomb. Most protein bars out there are poison bombs. But before going carnivore, I would get like tremors really bad, especially after working out for long periods of time. So what I did, instead of eating things like this, I switched to this. These grassy beef briskets. And I would take like one of these, 2 of these, a handful, and use that, and then that will calm my tremors. Now, they did just come out with their meat sticks, which I highly recommend. It's 9 days better than this stuff. Eat one of these if you work out really hard, and the tremors will start to settle. don't think it's gonna get rid of tremors. I was fatigued from exercising, so I had to put something in my system, and there's really nothing more cleaner than these products. And the reason I'm pushing these so hard is because they're so clean. And that's what you need for your brain. You don't want inflammation in general, and especially here, and this will prevent that from happening. When you eat things like this, inflammation starts everywhere. This is why you want to avoid this basically poison bomb. And what I notice, sometimes I want a dessert, and what's unnatural is natural raw honey. Now, because I'm in South Carolina, you want the raw honey, a locally raised honey, raw honey, natural honey. The reason you want a local is because you make your immune system better for that area. And basically what I do for dessert sometimes, and I did do this for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was only a couple days ago. Basically, I take this, and this is what everyone needs to do. And I simply just dip it in honey. And there's your sweet treat. But it's good to have things with natural ingredients for your brain, your nervous system, and your body in general. Fantastic. And like I said, you can get these by using the link. It does help. As long as you follow our advice, we will help you. Now, we offer packages for everyone, and those packages, those videos, all the advice that we give, that's completely separate than what we put on their YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is to get you started. Now, if you want to be more independent and take things to the next level, then you have to visit our website and email us and let us know that you would like a 30-minute free consultation, and we can discuss diet, exercise, if you want to take things to the next level, and I promise we will make you independent no matter your disability, neurological or not. Even if you don't have a disability, we can help you. This is just some of the things that I like to do for experiments. I like to see how far I can take them. What snacks are good, so I can relay information to you, because no one else is gonna do it. And we have gotten a lot of attention from many organizations. They are very upfront with us, saying, yeah, it's definitely clear what you're doing works, but we're not going to endorse it. Basically meaning it will ruin their pocket. Even though I'm right, and I know I'm right, or we are right, and we know we're right, they know we're right, but they're not gonna support us because they know it's gonna affect their bottom line. Stay tuned for the next episode, and I know we have many planned. Like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell. Thank you.